We've got a quick 40-minute stress busting yoga flow for you today for when you've had just a really big mess of the day and you want to get some of that stress out on the mat. You're going to need a block or two and a dog. This is Penny. Eyes to close and allow your hands to rest on top of your knees. Bring your right ear to meet your right shoulder. Inhale, exhale all the air out. Bring your head up to center, other side. Feeling a nice juicy stretch in the right side of your neck. Begin to drop your chin towards your chest. Pulling your belly button in and up, begin to make circles around your hips with your rib cage. Exhale, contracting your spine. On the inhale, lean forward and arching your back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, slow. Switching sides to the other side. Inhale on the extension, exhale on the contraction. Begin to make your circles a little larger. Inhale, exhale. Notice how this feels in the hip sockets and the spine. Come to stillness, arms sweep up, inhale, reach to the sky, interlacing your fingers, allow your head to drop back, come back up to center. Exhale, left arm comes down to earth, right arm stretches up, gazes up towards your arm. Inhale. Back up to center. Inhale, arms up. Interlace your fingers. Nod yes and no. Right arm comes to the ground. Left arm stretches up, gazes up to the sky. Notice how the inhale of your breath moves your lower rib bones out, and the fall of your belly on the exhale. Return to center. Bringing your elbows and arms down to the sides at a 90-degree angle, reach around with your left arm and grab your elbow on your right arm. Travel your right ear towards your right shoulder. Play with how this feels as you move your arm back and forth. Maybe you tip up your chin. See what kinds of sensations arise in the left side neck and shoulder. One more breath here. Come up to center. Arms back up and right arm 90 degrees behind, reaches for left elbow. Left ear travels to left shoulder. Inhale deep and exhale as you work out any tightness in that shoulder. And full deep exhale. Keeping the attention on slow inhale, long exhale, make your way to child's pose. Knees apart or together, toes together. Option to add blocks to intensify the stretch on your shoulders. Chest melts to the earth and forehead rests on the mat. Exhale. And if you've had enough, move your blocks. Allow yourself to ground here in child's pose. Feel the inhale and exhale of your breath. Option to curl your toes and stretch the bottom soles of your feet. Your way into tabletop, and on the inhale and exhale, move through a few cat-cow, pulling your belly button in and up as you contract your thoracic spine, chin to chest. Exhale, tailbone and chin shine to the sky. Inhale, contract. Exhale, expand. Allow your belly to fall and contract. Do what feels good here in your body. Right hand reaches to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, thread the needle. Right shoulder lands into the earth. Support yourself with your left arm and breathe here for a few breaths. Option to extend your left leg to intensify the stretch in your thoracic spine. Continue to notice your breath. Long, slow inhale and exhale. Returning to center. Cat-cow to reset. Left arm inhale reaches towards the sky. Big inhale, exhale as you thread the needle. Left shoulder rests into the earth, right leg extends. Pressing through your right heel, supporting yourself with your left arm at a 90-degree angle. Option to bring both knees down and align the hips. Here, whatever feels most supportive to you. On your next inhale, come into tabletop. Make your way into cobra. Option to do upward facing dog. Exhale back into child's pose and bring yourself, inhale to cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, hips to wrists to cobra. Exhale, back into child's pose. One breath per movement. Inhale to cobra. Engaging the tops of your thighs. Curl your toes under, hips to the sky, downward dog. Left foot replaces hands, low lunge. Ground down through all four corners of your foot. Track your knee right above your ankle. Inhale, lift up, outer arms hug in. Hold for a few breaths. Engage your inner thighs. Left arm reaches down as right arm extends over. Skin to muscle, muscle to bone. Hug in. Exhale, both hands frame the front of the foot. Curl your back toes under and engage the tops of your thigh. Left arm reaches to the sky in twisted lunge. Inhale, fullness of breath. Exhale. On your next exhale, lower left arm to the mat. Replace your left foot with your left hand. Come into lizard pose. Option to place blocks under your elbows and lower your back knee. Option to press up with and support yourself with your arms on blocks. Moving with the breath. Feel how this pose can change sensation as you move the knee in and out. Option to bend your right leg and pull your foot into your glute for a nice quad stretch. For an additional challenge, move your blocks out of the way and come into lizard push-ups. Lowering with the exhale, inhale, push up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press up, down into high plank, lower knees, chest, up into cobra. Curl your toes under, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Right foot, low crescent lunge. Breathe and build your pose up from the bottom up. Ground down through all four corners of the feet. Skin to muscle, muscle to bone. Right arm extends and reaches down as left arm reaches up and over. Gaze is down or to the sky. On the inhale, rise up to center, arms come up. Exhale, plant the hands around the feet. Right arm sweeps up to the sky and stretch. Gaze is up to your hand or straight ahead. Engaging the left foot, pressing through the heel. For a twisted lunge. On your exhale, hands frame the foot. Right foot replaces right hand. Come into lizard. Lower the back knee. Top of the foot comes to the ground. Front of the chest lifts up. This is a wonderful place to place blocks. Move on to the knife edge of your foot as you allow your hip to open further. Only go so far as feels good and supportive for you here. And on your exhale, curl your foot up and come right into lizard push-ups. Inhale on the press up. Exhale to come down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. On your next exhale, push up into downward facing dog. Press out your feet. Slight bend in your knees. Press back on the exhale. Inhale, move your way into high plank, low plank. Pressing up into upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, warrior two, left side. Left knee over left ankle, reach forward, reach back and find center. Flip your palm, arms reach up and pivot your back foot to a 45-degree angle. Warrior One. Both hips face 12 o'clock. Left knee over left ankle, engaging your thighs. Clasp hands behind your back. Humble Warrior. Allow your head to drop. Maintain drishti in front of you to maintain your stability. Breathe here. Inhale, come up to Warrior One, arms to the sky. One breath, one movement. Exhale, long and slow. Humble Warrior. Option to clasp hands or leave them low. Inhale up, Warrior One. Tuck the tailbone under. Exhale, Humble Warrior. Inhale, Warrior One. Long, slow exhale, Humble Warrior. Inhale, Warrior One. Repeat this sequence for a few more breaths. On your next inhale, using your core, pivot both feet to the side of the mat. Come all the way up to Star, Flying Warrior. Exhale, straddle, wide leg forward fold. Allow your head to dangle. Plant your right hand into the mat, reach your left hand to the sky in a twist. Gaze is up to the sky. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, deepen. Breathe here. Slowly bring your left arm down, plant the left hand into the mat, extending right hand up to the sky. Inhale. Feeling the stretch in your inner thigh, chest, lower back. Bring your hands to center. Hang your head. Lift yourself up to center. Stand. Warrior Two, right side. Right knee tracks over right ankle. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior, exhale, inhale back to Warrior Two, spin your back foot 45 degrees into Warrior One. Both hips face 12 o'clock, right knee over right ankle. Ground down all four corners of the feet into the mat. Inhale, exhale as you deepen into the pose. Soften the corners of your neck. Clasp your hands behind your back. Press your chest forward into Humble Warrior. Allow your gaze to go towards the ground or towards your back foot. Feel the deep stretch in your shoulders. On the inhale, use your core to lift up. Raise your gaze to the sky. Arms up together. Warrior one. Exhale, come down into humble warrior. Arms clasped behind the back. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, arms clasped behind the back. Come down into humble warrior. Repeat this sequence, one breath per movement. Inhale up, exhale forward. Feel the heat building as you build your inner fire, inhaling the oxygen, exhaling the struggle. On the next inhale, pivot your back foot to high crescent lunge. Both hips face 12 o'clock. Right arm lifts, inhale, left arm reaches back. Exalted warrior. Exhale, deeper into the stretch. Both arms up to the sky. Inhale, exhale as you reach over to the right. Feel the engagement of your outer thighs drawing in. Both hands frame the front foot, back knee comes to the ground. Sweep your arms up into low crescent lunge. Front of the pelvis tucks in, tailbone descends. Feel that stretch in your front hip flexor. Exhale, hands frame the foot. Step back and take a vinyasa flow. Chaturanga to upward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, shoot your hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. Strong arms, soften your joints. Left leg steps forward, low lunge. Grounding all four corners of your foot into the earth. Sweep your arms up, inhale. Front of the pelvis lifts up as the tailbone descends. Exhale and sink a bit lower. On your next exhale, left hand pulls right wrist and reach over. Engaging your thighs, pulling those inner thighs in towards one another. As you reach up and over with your right arm and feel a deep stretch in your right side body. Exhale, hands frame the foot, curl your back toes under, lift your knee. Breathing here. Left arm comes down, replaces the left foot, wiggle the foot out, back into lizard, lower the back knee. Exhale, deeper. Option to stay here or reach back with your left arm and grab your right knee, pulling into a quad stretch. Left hip opens. Press deeper into the stretch. Gaze over your left shoulder. Breathing deep. Plant both your hands. Bring your foot back into alignment. Square your hips to the front of the mat. And gently lower. Option here to use your blocks to support you. Curling your back toes under, come on into another round of lizard push-ups. Exhale down. Inhale, press up. Exhale down. Elbows draw in. Inhale, press up. Exhale down. Move one breath, one movement. Replace your foot with your hand. Step back into high plank. Vinyasa, low plank. Chaturanga, up dog. Flip your toes. Hips lift up to the sky. Downward facing dog. Pedal your feet out. Soften your joints. Soften your elbows. Soften your knees. Allow your head to fall. Walk, step, or travel to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, meet in Tadasana. Belly button in towards the back. Knit your ribs in as your outer back expands. Clasp hands behind back. Slight back bend, gaze up to the sky. Sweep arms up, Tadasana. Just allow yourself to just shake it out here. Get out any additional energy that might be in your limbs. Reach your arms up, Samastitihi. Right foot grounds down into the earth. We come into tree pose. Placing your foot gently against the upper or lower side of your leg and ground down into the earth. Inhale, exhale. On your next inhale, bring your standing leg raise. Reach up through your fingers and down through your standing leg. Sweeping through to airplane pose. Back toes point straight down, hips square to the mat, shoulders to square, release, forward fold. Up to mountain pose, reset. Opposite leg grounds into the earth as we come to tree on the opposite side. Notice how your balance has changed on this side from the other. Reset higher or lower as needed. Inhale, exhale your fullest expression out. Still are the options to place your toe on the ground or engaging your hip flexor, bring your leg up as high as you can. Leg extends, standing leg raise, inhale, exhale, hold and pulse, sweeping leg back into airplane pose. Square your hips to the ground, toes face down, 90 degrees squared towards the earth. Expect to wobble, expect to lose some balance here. This is the section of our journey into power where we learn that it's okay to fail, it's okay to fall. The earth is here to support us. Forward fold. Make your way down to your back. Windshield wiper your knees. Reset your lower back. into the earth. With both feet facing 12 o'clock, curl your hips up and raise to the sky for bridge pose. Pressing into the earth with the palms of your hands. Raise your chin. Breathe in and exhale, slow. One vertebrae at a time, make your way down to your back and release. Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly. Soles of the feet pressed together as the knees fall wide. Let your dog come give you a kiss. Plant your feet into the mat and lift up your hips one vertebrae at a time. Higher this time if you can. Inhale, exhale, press up. Outer shins, hug in. Exhale, release one vertebrae at a time. Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet pressed together as the knees fall out. Feel your breath here. Hug your knees into your chest. For reclined crow, knees press into the backs of the elbows. As the backs of the elbows press into the knees and hug in. Toes touch, roll back and forth. Like someone's trying to pull your arms away from your knees and you won't let them. Release. Inhale, exhale to reset. Second round here. Knees press into the upper arm bones and hug in, skin to muscle, muscle to bone. Imagine someone's pulling your legs from the back of your elbows and you won't let it go. Release, roll on up, back, couple times, roll up, and make your way to a seated position. Wide legs straddle down the length of your mat. Reach to the right foot, upper arm reaches over, gaze is high. Option to bring the arm behind your back. Come back to that stretch in the neck. Switch sides. On the inhale, reach your opposite arm up and over. Feel the deep stretch in your side body. Arm reaches back in a bind. Inhale, and we're going to place our arms behind the body. Windshield wiper your knees side to side. Notice how that feels in your shoulders. And we make our way to deer pose. Left leg is parallel to the front of the mat. Right shin is parallel to the side of the mat. Play with the blocks that you have here and place them under your chest, or under your forehead. Find your breath if you have all lost it. Feel the stretch on the internal rotation of that hip flexor. And let all of the tension roll off of your back. Yourself up to center. Windshield wiper your knee back and forth a few times. Maybe try without your hands or not, whatever feels right here. Opposite side, deer. Leg aligns parallel to the front of the mat. Left leg parallel to the side of the mat. Reach up, extend over the top of your leg again. Use your blocks here for support, or surrender to the depth of this stretch. And let your hips sink deep and low. Inhale, press yourself up, and release into center. Grab your block and set up for supported fish. Block comes to the center between your shoulder blades. Head rests on the ground and heart opens. Inhale, exhale. Continue your long, slow, deep breaths here. Sit with your breath and feel here for just a few more moments. Bring your feet and ground your soles of your feet into the earth, and windshield your wiper your feet in and out. Remove the block, hug your knees into your chest. Let's get some of the kinks out with whatever feels good here. Rolls from side. Allow your knees to drop to the left side. Right shoulder plants into the ground. Gaze is over your right shoulder. Just be here in stillness. Hug your knees into your chest in the center as you allow legs to drop to the other side. Left arm extends, gazes over the left shoulder. Inhale and exhale into stillness here for your supine twist. Center of the chest, one last big hug. Extend long on your mat and release into Savasana. Allow every muscle in your body to feel heavy. And with each exhale, see if it's possible to become a little bit more heavy. Feel the saturation of the nutrients of this practice through every cell in your body. Feel the support of the earth and the ground at your back, at the back of your head, back of your knees, back of your heels. Your favorite side for embryo pose. Press yourself up to a seated position. A comfortable seat. Eyes can remain closed. Take deep inhale and exhale. Hands to Anjali Mudra. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed this practice. If you did and you found it useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so that others may have access to this yoga sequence. Namaste.